He's good.
Yeah? So, come here. Sorry, no, don't get yourself. Is that your best side, Chris?
Yeah, my best side, yeah. Well, I got the mic and everything on here. Hi, three-wheelers around the world. We're at the Southern 100. This is the 60th running of the sidecars at the Southern 100. So here we go now.
It's been a fantastic crowd here now. The weather's fantastic, what the club needs. I just hope we get some good racing.
It's nice to see you all, mate, and doing a great job, and it's good to be back.
It's called the Friendly Laces for a reason, isn't it? I just wish I wasn't 66. I wish I were 36 again.
This sport is too dangerous, too expensive and too demanding on your time to do it for any other reason than you absolutely enjoy every second of it.
We've never been around here, so it's just learning. It's steady, really.
You've got to push hard like you are on the short circuit, so the first lap or two is always catches you out.
The first few laps you're just hanging on for dear life, and you can't hang on like that all the way around.
Pretty bumpy. You've got to make sure your suspension's right anyway.
Last time I raced here was 28 years ago.
We're just road racing a try. This is our first road event. Steady away, learn where we're going and pick up the pace.
Look,
Stop your awning.
Oh, yeah.
Look how fast it is.
Yeah, on another level.
It's
going to be a battle now between Wayne and Conrad.
That's going to be a good battle. Right till the end. Absolutely flying in longevity. I think Tim's got a bit of a problem.
He's had about enough of the triumph.
He nearly got the whole straight ahead of Tim Reed.
People starting to gather in.
I had no idea I was third. The first time we've ridden together. I love
There's more people
people. You know, it's just a special day today.
Very good. I was really with some friend with the engine, and I hope we can be back on the top for tomorrow.
I thought it was the last lap, and then we did another one. I was like, what are you doing? But yeah, it's good. Enjoyed it. Good as all the pit board, maybe. Yeah. Today, if Tim's got his bike sorted, it will be a great race between him and Pete. But like I always say, get to the finish and whatever happens after that's a bonus. And away we go.
I wonder if he's penalising for the jump start.
If Tim's in front of Pete now, he'll control that. It's a long race though, long race. Like Russell's retiring.
Just over half a second between the first three outfits.
Greg and Wayne, neck and neck. He's got him. Oh, he's got Greg. That's going to be a cracking race, that, you know, right till the end. Hopefully they're both all right. Pete Barnes, streets ahead again. I don't think Tim's going to pull that back. Oh, he's missed. What a nightmare for the pair of them. I think Conrad's gap Wayne. I don't wonder if Wayne's having problems. That is great for third position. Massive gap again. Just a different league. 700 champions again.
First couple of laps, they were a bit nail biting, you know.
Fantastic.
Yeah. We really could have took the fight to Pete and we had the same fight.
I'm all at the moon with them. I mean, there's 116 years between them.
I didn't think it was going to be that good, but wow. I mean, that's all I can say is wow.
Everybody is saying they want to be part of it again.
How do you like that? That was pretty exciting. Three-wheelers around the world. Yeah. Wow, we're going to have some racing for you here. We're at the Southern 100. Yeah. And we got clear skies here, right, Jack?
Oh, it's beautiful tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, look at that.
Proper dark.
The sun's right. Well, you can see. You should wear yourself a cap here. You know, because I got, you know, keep that sun there. Yeah. Right. But in any case, wow, we can't complain about the sun. You know, we get a lot of rain over here, so yeah, everybody's, everyone, you can just feel getting geared up a little bit now for the races and that. There had been a newcomer practice session about probably, what, an hour and a half ago, would you say, Jack?
Yeah,
but there's been a problem there with, there's been an accident with one or two of the solos. That's what I understand, isn't it, Jack?
Well, we don't know if it's solo with sidecars yet, but all we know that it's been red flagged due to an incident at Ballackagan, and there's ambulances there at the moment. However, that's all we know at the moment. So, but we don't know how long this delay might be. But hopefully it should still mean that sidecars get out tonight. They're due to have one practice in about an hour and a half. So.
Yeah, so, yeah, well, it stays light here in this part of the world. If you're over somewhere else out in the States or out in the Far East, it stays light up to about 10 o'clock here. So in any case, yeah, so the good news is that the weather's good, and we got the racing here, right? Well, I was saying to Jack, you know, I was looking at the program, and if you didn't look up on the top and see Southern 100, you could easily think that we're at the TT. because we have the best in the world here at these races, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the field is so strong this year, and it's such a big entry. I think there's 18 names in the 18 teams in the program, which is fantastic. Really. And I don't know about you, Chris, but I can make a strong case for at least 5 people getting on that top step of the podium. I think there's really the talent here as well is exceptional, as you say.
Yeah. Well, you said that. You said it the right way there, Jack. Normally you would be saying, "Oh, I can see five teams making it on the podium," but you said 5 teams that could be on the top step, which is true.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it was some racing. Back in a couple of years ago. Now, last year there was a tragic accident, so all the racing was cut off. There wasn't any, I still think about the 2022. That was some racing we had at the time there, and in fact we're right in front of the awning here of Pete Founds and Jevon Walmsley, the champions from 2022. Which is the reigning champions. There was no racing last year, right? So we're going to go and speak with those guys here in a minute. But there was some humding. I remember, we had the Crow brothers were fighting it tooth and nail with Pete and Jevon, and then of course we also had Tim Reeves. And he had Kevin as the passenger last year.
Kevin was on it. But in 2022 it was a fantastic year that as well. It's always been great racing here. It's the beauty of the 700. That mass start, the first person across the line, that's what differentiates it from the TT. You saw some great racing up there 4 weeks ago. It's going to be absolutely tremendous this week. I'm really looking forward to it.
And then who else do we have? We were saying all these top. Hadn't been in the last few years. Is Ben Birchall. Ben Birchall's here, and he has Kevin Rousseau as a passenger now. Back in 2022, Kevin passenger for Tim. Tim Reeves.
As I say, and also Kevin as well. He's absolutely magnificent. He's on fire this year. He's also competing in the World Championships alongside Harry Payne as well. We'll hopefully get a chance to catch up with him sometime over the course of the week, and I'll let him fill you in about all the details of his passion and experience. But like I say, the strong team. You mentioned Pete and Jev, the current reigning champions. We mentioned Tim Reeves and Mark Wilkes this year. They've got a really strong case. He's worked so incredibly hard to get here after the TT, after engine trouble after engine trouble. But he's here and he's stronger than ever, I believe.
Well, with some racing, we don't want to get off on the rails here with the TT, but there's some racing that went on at the TT, and I think that's a foregoing. What you're going to see happening here again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was just saying, Pete and Jev, Tim and Mark, Ben and Kevin, just to name just 3, the Crow brothers as well with that last minute entry and that missile of a bike. They're just on fire this year. They're going to bring that fire down into this 700 paddock as well.
Just checking out some of the boys from Ireland. Giving us the thing. So in any case, so just wave it to us there. But we'll get to them too. We're going to get everybody.
Absolutely,
we're going to get everyone. So we start with the reigning champs. I think that's the way to do it.
I think that sounds like a good plan to you.
All right. We said we go take a walk in.
I think we said
it's
all right.
All right, here you guys.
Hey guys,
all right. How you doing?
Yeah, all right.
Sorry,
I'll go around this way. I got the mic in here. Yeah. You get that way. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So you're back here again after 2 years of reigning champions here at the 700. How are you feeling for this year?
No, we're looking forward to it. Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's going to be good. It's been good so far with the weather and stuff. So I know it's possibly changing, but yeah, we're enjoying it. Loving life.
Fantastic. Of course, you had that unfortunate mishap on the second race of the TT, but I'm sure that's just fired you up even more to have a brilliant result here.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, as soon as we got back from the TT, we regrouped and got everything back together again, and we went and then had a good weekend at Anglesey then, and that's put us in good stead for coming back here.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Anglesey there. That's your only meeting you've had since the TT, isn't it, where you got everything tested out, and you've had a fair meeting. Tell about what happened there.
Yeah, well, everything just fell into place for us. To be fair, we've just been playing around with the settings and stuff like that, and we seem to get, for that particular circuit anyway, we seem to just get the right formula, and everything ran perfect, and we won both races and lap record to go with it. So yeah,
and the previous lap record has stood for nearly 10 years. Am I right?
I believe so. Yeah. So no, we're pleased.
Absolutely fantastic. And Jeff, how do you feel coming into this event then?
Yeah, really good to be fair. Just fired up after TT, after the second race. Want to come back and try and win again. That's the aim.
Is it any different to TT round here? Do you prefer it, or is it just a different track altogether?
I think it's a different track altogether. I prefer the atmosphere here because it's way more friendlier and not as busy. But yeah, the circuit's just a different sort of circuit with everyone setting off all together as mass start. It's a bit more sketchy, I guess. But it's enjoyable. I enjoy it more.
Fantastic. Well, you mentioned the mass start there. Does that provide a different element as a driver compared to the TT? It must do, surely.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, you got to have your wits about you. You got to have your head screwed on. You got to show a lot of respect to the other riders. But you know, at the end of the day, it is a mass start. So you've got to also be brave and get stuck in. So it's an element of trying to get the right balance. You know. But yeah, do you know what? You only have to look at the grid that's out here this year. It's a world-class grid, and everyone's going to be with the utmost respect with each other, and I think there'll be some great racing.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were just saying before in that introduction there how strong the field is this year. 18 bikes in the programme, isn't there? And like you say, top class, real quality machines, aren't there?
Yeah, there's some real top class lads here, aren't there? You've got Crows, Tim, Birchall's, Alan,
and yourselves have got.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to say that though.
Got we'll make the numbers up. Yeah, we'll make the numbers up.
We had to get these guys first because you guys are the champs here, right? I tell you what, I know these guys well, and they want to stay champs. I can tell you that for sure. Huh?
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely. We haven't come here to finish second.
That's what you always say. Well, yeah. We have the same attitude towards things, don't we?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So I was going to ask you guys. It's so much different, the TT, than what we have here with the Southern. Obviously, there's similarities because you're on the roads and that kind of thing. But it's more of a marathon, the TT, and this is more of a sprint, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So how is it? Do you guys? How do you feel like? How's your head feel? Is it a different mindset? Getting prepared and looking towards the TT, which is the marathon, compared to the wild sprint that we have here, or is it?
Yeah, like I said, you've got to go hard and fast here. You can't. The TT, you kind of approach it as it's your own challenge. Yeah, you're racing against other guys, but it is a time trial at the end of the day. So you set off and you just make sure everything goes bang on. Everything. When you're racing the TT, you've got to hit all your marker points. You've got to brake as late as you can. You've got to, get around the corners as quick as you can. So it's like you're challenging yourself every time, but slightly different here because if you're in front of everyone and you're leading the race, you're in front. So you can slightly different the way you approach it. But it's going to be good.
Yeah. And how do you see it on the bike? How is it? Is it much tougher, the TT, on the bike itself? What do you guys think?
Yeah, it probably is a lot tougher on the.
Yeah,
because you're attacking it a lot more around here, and then I think is it bumpier? Would you say?
I'd say it's bumpier. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And how do you feel, Jeff, after you get off? How do you feel physically here compared to the TT? You're knackered both places. I know that.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know after tonight. But usually, I'm not too sure. I can't remember the last time when we was around here. If it was what I was like, probably TTs are more.
Well, Ham's so fast here. Is it over?
Yeah, it does. It flies by far too long.
By the way, I had to put a little pitch in because you guys did a great job on our videos that we had for the 2022 here. And then we did a series called Sidecar Superheroes, I think it was. So everybody, you got fans out there, you go ahead and tune in. If you watch that, you see these guys in action here, right? And it's basically a replay
of the last
great footage.
Southern 100, right? Huh?
Yeah.
It's on three-wheeling you two. Yeah.
Spot on. So just obviously to bring back to tonight then, so you got first practice in about an hour and a half, all going well. Of course we've got this delay which no one really knows what the situation is at the moment, but have we got any ideas, any sort of plan of attack going into tonight then? First practice?
No, I mean we just need to settle in and try and get as many laps in as we can. Tomorrow weather's looking a little bit inclement, so I suppose just get as many laps in as we can tonight and see if we can try and get as many, as much feedback as we can, from the bike and get the bike set up ready. So
spot on. And of course, it's the first year here at the 700 on the Hoosier tyres. However, they have allowed Avon tyres to run again. Are you which tyre choice are you going? Have you chosen for the Hoosiers or the Avons? Or?
Yeah, I mean we've kind of stuck with the Hoosiers. It's been hard to get hold of the Avons, to be fair. But some of the teams have opted to, and they've managed to get hold of them. So it just adds another kind of layer to the complications, and it make it quite interesting, to be honest. So, we've stuck with the Hoosiers for now because the championship that we run with the FSRA predominantly is Hoosier, supplied by Hoosier through James at Waltham Tyres. So so we're sticking with them, and the setup was good for the short circuit, so we're just hoping some of it will rub off for coming here. So fingers crossed.
Fantastic. Have we got anything else?
Well, I guess we know the competition. You probably don't have much more to say. We've already said everything. There's like what he was saying is that there's 5 guys that can hit the top step. 5 teams. You know what I mean? Not the podium, but it's going to be some heck of boy. Yeah, I'm going to hear. There's going to be a lot of burning rubber and screeching going on here. I think.
I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping that's what we hear behind us. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's pretty good. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot, and I wonder if we could get some of the guys. Hey, Des, you want to come in?
Yeah,
sure. Come on. Come on in.
Go on in.
We have to get that. He's our oracle.
You're part of the freewheeling furniture, Des.
I'll come in the other side of you.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Then
you get in there.
He's like the oracle, man. We got the man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
Team mascot down here.
Yeah, team mascot as well.
Yeah.
Everyone, the whole team.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Give me a second. Okay. Now, fire away. Now, I can just ask Des. What do you think? You just go ahead. let her fly. Okay. Yeah. All right. Tell us what you think here about it.
I'm thinking more about these new rules and regulations, which are apparently in the air. I don't know exactly what's been said or what's going on, or who rules, or what rules we're running by. Are we running FSRA? Are we running Southern 100 rules? Are we running ACU TT rules? I honestly don't know, and it's a little bit off-putting, I suppose, for all the people who have done different experimental stuff.
Hey up, the dog's going.
So it's just it's one of those things, I suppose. It'll get sorted, and we'll be back to some kind of equilibrium.
Yeah, okay.
Which is good. I mean, I enjoy the likes that people are experimenting with the bikes, because we can't stick in a mould. That's going on for years and years and years. Development is a natural progression in anybody's mind, and if it's a safety-wise compliment, then perfect. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Oh, cool. Yeah. All right.
Absolutely. Just to clarify what we're talking about there, is that obviously with the new development of the chassis, such as what the Crow boys have and Ben Birchall and Kevin Russo, what it states in here for the 700, it runs with the FSRA rules of. It did run with the FSRA rules of the engine cannot lean any further forward than 40 degrees, I think. However, they are running at a much further angle, a much steeper angle to try and get a little bit more aerodynamic, which is absolutely fine for the TT. However, coming into this meeting, the rules did state the 40-degree regulation.
I don't know that, Jack. I mean, I didn't come here reading the rules, but obviously it's going to be, I think, a retrograde step.
Well, it's a whole situation. I know it's all in the air at the moment, but we did see the Crows go out on the lead in the Newcomers lap. So whether that's a situation, whether that suggests that they've let them in for the race. But we will keep you updated with the whole situation.
So, because we need young lads coming back into this sport. We really do. We need more and more newcomers and innovation into the system. We really do.
No, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Des, and we'll keep you updated with all that whole situation.
Fantastic.
But,
Good.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk to him again.
Oh, of course. I don't think we can ever get you to be quiet, Des.
Yeah.
And now, regarding the team, what can I say about this guy here? This guy here.
Here he is.
Other than my new grandson, who's doing so well, but he's got to take a leap out of this guy's book, because this guy is, without doubt, the best passenger in the world. I don't mean just on an F2 outfit, I mean in the world. He's a thinking, well, you can see he's been thinking, he's lost all his money. You can see he's been thinking hard, but he's a thinking passenger. He's not just somebody who goes along for the ride. He listens to what the engine's doing, he's watching what the bike's doing, and he's moving continuously. And like I said in previous interviews, it's a second driver. It's not a passenger. It's a second driver, and he can actually alter the deviation of the bike up, down, sideways, left immensely. It's literally, he could slow the bike down by just sitting up like a meerkat.
Yeah.
So, best passenger, co-driver in the world.
Well, that's a fair compliment from a fair man there. Jeremy, what do you say to that?
Cheers, Desi. That's nice of you.
No problem.
Easy.
Well, I'm only speaking the truth.
Yeah, I know. Well, somebody has to say it because he's so modest. That's what, don't you think?
Absolutely,
He's not telling
Chris.
everyone about it.
Absolutely.
You have to have somebody like you telling everyone, right? Yeah. We know it, right?
I just hope he pays me enough.
Oh yeah.
I'll pay you what you pay me.
Marvellous stuff. Well, I think we better get walking, Chris.
Yeah, we're going to go around, and hopefully we'll have that practice session out tonight.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope nobody's been badly injured. So
all right. Okay.
Can we just get freewheeling off you?
Okay, you guys. Oh yeah, remember that, Dave.
It's got to be that way for me.
All right, guys.
See you later.
All right, thanks a lot.
Oh, great! The great Frown family there. Never get old, do they?
We want to head down that way, and
where are we going, Chris? This way?
Let's see.
I think some people are starting to go to scrutineering now. Of course,
we'll check out some of the guys down here. We're informal around here. We're just going to go around and get somebody else down there, right?
Absolutely.
We see a people gathering down here, so we're going to see who we can get.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great that 700 into it. It is called the friendly races for a reason. It's very laid back, much more laid back affair than the TT, but I'm not knocking the TT in one situation at all. Oh, Scott doing pretty well. Hey, till I get Scott here.
Oh, yeah, Scotty. We got you. Yeah, okay.
So, John, with Scott Hardy, passenger of Lee Crawford, Team ARC. How are you doing? Is it good to be back here?
Yeah, it's good to be back. Just looking forward to getting out.
We had a conversation before. You haven't been here since 2019.
Yeah, obviously we were here last year, but obviously due to what happened, obviously we're not here now. So yeah, looking forward to it. Just going around the circuit's just the same. But yeah, someone said it was less bumpy, so looking forward to that.
Fantastic. Now, of course, unfortunately the team was plagued with many engine troubles over the TT cars. Do you think you've got them all ironed out for this meet?
Hopefully, mate. I mean, I've only just got over the depression of the TT, to be fair, because we had so much more to give, and it just wouldn't allow us to it. We're back against all the whole 2 weeks, and sadly it was a mistake that myself and Lee made in the second race that cost us that. So, I'll be honest, it should have been our third place in the second race.
But that must only give you more fire to come here, surely.
Yeah, it does. I'm coming here, full fired, ready to go. I don't know what competitiveness will be here, because obviously you've got the Crows and the Birchalls, but they don't race with FSRA lads, so let's rough them up a bit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, there's a strong case from many Sidecar teams here to be on the pole, to be in the top step even. We were just saying that, Chris, before. That must give you some confidence going into this race, too.
Yeah, I mean, we finished here third in 2019, so yeah, Looking forward to it.
Superb. And how are you getting on in the domestic championship as well? Back in you're doing the FSRA, of course.
Yeah, we're leading the FSRA by 10 points. Going into the third round. I think it's Castlecombe going to next, and we're leading the Scarborough road races as well. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. So obviously you go on Scarborough loads of times on that. It's a great race.
This is kind of similar to Scarborough, but it's a bit more faster, more straight line. But yeah, similarities. You know, the heavy braking and stuff like that. So yeah.
Spot on. Do you prefer road circuits then to track circuits, or?
I don't mind. I would say I prefer the Scarborough. Here it's kind of, I'm not sure yet, but like the TT, you know, we've not done a lot there, so I'm just wanting to get that under my belt and get going with that. But yeah, the circuit stuff gets a bit mind-numbing sometimes, but then when you're leading the championship, you're fighting for the British Championship, it's a bit different.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, and I suppose these road races, there's something special, aren't there? They come around once a year, 700 and the TT, and this race it's nothing like it. It's a mass start, first one over the finish.
I know, it's pretty mad, isn't it? It's pretty mad. That's where we think, obviously, us being Scarborough Kings, it should be set for us, really.
Marvellous. Well, your first practice was due to go out in about an hour and 10 minutes, but obviously there's been great delay. Hopefully everything should be sorted and everyone's okay, and you should get out tonight.
Fingers crossed.
But have you got any sort of plan going into this first practice?
No, just see what we can do. Just 100 mile an hour lap. That's what we're going for, the 100 mile an hour lap.
Absolutely. We don't come in to finish second, do you?
I tell you what, they don't. I tell you. There's one thing I'm telling the audience right here. When he says that, he means it. These guys are going for it.
I'm not. You're
going for it. You're not messing around.
No.
But all the boys are that way, don't you?
Absolutely.
It's in the DNA here in this racing here. You guys are going to push it. You guys, and you know your tops, and so you're going to push it right.
No, you have to take it. It's not given to you.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you let them take it, then. So your top lads are going to take it.
And you don't mind, how do you prefer all this top competition? You like that, don't you? Rather than just
best of the best.
Guys out there for a ride.
Rather be the best of the best.
Yeah, the best of the best we got here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, thank you very much. All the best for tonight.
Okay.
Just get feeling off you.
Take care, mate. Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you. Oh, it's great, Scott. I'd love to see them finish really well this year. It's been fantastic, especially the sort of look that they've had this season.
How about getting down here?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we get a quick word off Team Real Racing? Yeah. How are we doing? Are we all right, everybody?
I'll
just wait for the camera to come.
I've been to.
So, Matthew Washburn, how are you feeling coming into 700 2024?
Well, I was looking forward to it, but kind of quite bored at the minute because nothing's going on. But
yes, of course, is that delay, but hopefully, you should be getting out tonight, like.
Hopefully. It's not looking good at the minute, though, is it?
I don't know. We haven't had many updates at all. We just had I heard it's an incident at Ballackagan. That's all we've heard so far.
We're last out, aren't we? So
yeah. Well, just saying, you were meant to be out at 8:53, which is just in about an hour and 10 minutes time. So, but as I say, it's been so far. It's been nearly an hour and a bit delay. So
yeah, it's not looking good, is it, Jack? Let's be honest. But fingers crossed. We can get out and have a good run.
Well, you had quite a successful TT, so it must be good coming here off the back of that, surely?
Yeah, I've not done anything since the TT. It's like obviously nice to have a chill out after it, and obviously it takes a lot out of you, and just chill out and come here, and nothing's happening at the minute, so kind of quite frustrating, but hopefully we'll get on.
Well, at least the weather's nice, so hopefully it should be out until quite late on tonight, hopefully, yeah. So, and then I know the weather's it's meant to be okay for the rest of the week. It might be a little bit iffy tomorrow, but hopefully if the practices are jeopardised tonight, we should be able to get quite a strong field.
Maybe 2 sessions tomorrow would be good, wouldn't it? But it's not giving good weather either, is it? So it's not looking good.
Oh, come on. We need a bit of optimism in this camp, Matthew.
Keep our fingers crossed, all right?
Spot on, mate. Thank you very much for talking again. All the best, and have a good evening, because we're trying to get a word with your driver now. That's all right. Hello, Wayne. Can we get a quick word?
No worries, yeah.
How are you doing, Mr. Locker? You all right?
Yes, thank you, yeah.
You all set up for this year's 700?
Yep. Well, bikes are sat out there waiting to go, so yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I was just saying, you always seem to go quite well on 700. You must give you some confidence coming into this year?
Yeah, you have a bit of a warm-up at the TT and get going when you get here, so yeah.
Would you say you prefer this meeting?
In many ways, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in many ways, yeah.
Oh, what would they be like? Do you like the mass start and the thrill of the start?
Yeah, it's a lot more exciting. You stay a lot more sort of dialed in. Then here, you don't go to sleep like you do at the TT a bit of places. So.
Oh, fantastic! Well, have you had you've been out to Anglesey since the TT? Am I right?
Yeah, we went to Anglesey after the TT a couple of weeks after, and
got on right there. That was with the FSRA British Formula 2 Championship, wasn't it?
Yeah, be alright. But Binsey forgot to put the brakes on at the end of the first lap, and we ran out of road. So.
Oh, dear me.
I think it might have been my fault, but.
What's he on about?
Oh, right, yeah. I see what lies here. No, fantastic. So, have you got any sort of plan going into tonight? Obviously, we've got this delay. We're not quite sure what the situation with getting out. It's already been approximately an hour since so far. But have you got any sort of plan of attack to come in tonight? Just go around.
Go fast.
Well, I think that's a very good plan indeed, to be honest, Wayne. But fantastic. So you haven't been here for 2 years now, Sidecar, so you must be itching to get around that track again.
Yeah, we went to church last year on a sidecar, but there's a friendly policeman stopped us from doing it this year, so say no more.
Got a message for the policeman. Driver.
I think we should maybe just stop this. I'm not liking this tangent, to be honest. On that note, should we get a freewheeling off? Yeah. Marvellous. Thank you very much, everybody, and all the best for tonight.
Thank you.
Super. Well, I haven't heard any more updates from tonight, but I'm not quite sure what the situation is. I still can't hear any bikes starting to move or anything like that. Oh, is that just a solo starting to go out? Sorry, I'm just being nosy. Right, so the solos are just returning in from that Newcomers lap. They've had that hold up there. The Newcomer Sidecar should be following suite as well. Hopefully everyone's okay and everyone's returning one piece. Yeah, right. Who do you want to get a
How are you?
Yeah, good thing. How are you?
Yeah, you doing alright? Doing alright? Yeah, they're just coming back in now. Okay, they're set out on the track.
So, John here with Mike Russell again, back here at 700. Only on the Sidecar this time, is it?
Yeah, we are only on the Sidecar this year, and we want to sort of concentrate on three wheels, and it's nice to be back on three wheels, I have to say. I missed it last year. Obviously, I think everyone missed the 700 last year. So, yeah, we've got young Jake Roberts on just for a little play, and it'll be just nice to get round and get some laps in tonight, hopefully, if it's all going ahead, and go from there, really, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It's the first time with Jake Roberts round here, isn't it?
It's the first time with Jake Roberts. Obviously, Jake had a very good TT, as we know, and Mr. Molyneux was not doing the 700, so we touched base, spoke to Vicky about doing the Sidecar here, and unfortunately it's not for her, which is absolutely fine, and I'm not going to force anyone. You can't force anyone to go racing, can we? So, unfortunately that was never going to be the case with young Vic, so we got Jake on board. It's nice to get back to roads, and we're going to plan to do sort of Scarborough as well, so that'd be good. Nice to get back there.
So is it going to be Russell Roberts pairing for the rest of the season?
Double R. Yeah, well, we've only got this one and Scarborough next weekend, and then I'm away with a few family issues and things going on, so we can't make anything out after that. I think we're going to do we've got a Derby meeting in between, so yeah, we'll just get some time on, and look forward to sort of concentrating on three wheels and one solo next year at TT.
Oh, fantastic. How are you getting on the solos? Have you been out on your solos since TT? Have you got anything more planned with solos at all this year?
No, we're parking them. We're actually selling everything, so if anyone wants a half decent bike at a fairly reasonable rate, we'll do a special deal, and you know, they're sort of how they finish the TT race, refresh engines, etc. But yeah, we're going to park all them, we're going to sell all that, and then sort of regroup for next year and make some make some changes to everything really, sort of try and put some money into one class rather than sort of stretching ourselves across sort of 10 races and stuff. So
absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that sounds tremendous. So just bring it back to the 700 then. What do you make of the spot round here then? Do you love this? Do you like it?
It's the best place in the world, isn't it? Let's face it. It's the Isle of Man. Let's face it. That's the best place in the world. But as an event, you're never going to get anywhere better. It's grassroots racing. It's the friendly races for a reason. And as an actual track, it's crazy. It's one of those sort of places where you grin from ear to ear. It's, mass start. It's like the TT on speed. I think there's no rest. I just love it. It's a phenomenal place, and everyone's just really inviting. It's a relaxed atmosphere, and I think most people enjoy it. I think most people get the bug from it. So I certainly did anyway.
Oh, well, all the best, mate. Well, I think with the Sidecar return, that's probably a promising sign. Of course, you've had that long delay now. He's been you meant to be out in about an hour, but I think we've had no practice sessions go out at all apart from that Newcomers lap. So hopefully you will still get a session in tonight, maybe a little bit later on. But all the best for that.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
I can't ever do this.
Oh, you got it.
Love it. Thanks, man.
Spot on. Have a good evening.
Cheers, guys.
Of course, got the Sidecar returning there from the Newcomers. Of course, it's a tremendous pairing of Clark and Johnson there, Kevin Clark and Andrew Johnson. They're just busy on the bike. I think we catch it in a little bit later on. There seems to be a few issues or just tweaks that they're doing. But you can see the outfit a mile off.
For a chat?
Can do.
Yeah. Come on in. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we have to get these new guys in here. We can't.
So, how are we doing it? So, you just come back off your Newcomers lap. First time ever ran a 700. How was it for you?
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, we've been waiting 2 years to get here and finally got ourselves to the Southern 100. And what can I say? It's absolutely blown everything you could think of out of your mind. It's incredible.
Oh, how do you find it hanging on the back there?
Bumpy. Very bumpy. But no, really good fun. Yeah. Can't wait to just get out there and go a bit faster.
Well, so not only are you newcomers here, but you're fairly new to the sport of Sidecar racing as well. You've been doing the Bempsey Championship for the last 2 years, am I right?
Yeah, that's it. So we did, well, if you want to know how it all started, basically, we was at the TT 2 years ago. Me and him were sitting at the bottom of Bray Hill, looked at each other and went, we need to do this. We walked straight up the paddock, found that gentleman in their pool. Yeah. Got a bike for sale. The next week we picked it up when we got back to the UK.
Oh, fantastic! That what a brilliant story that is. You can't get any better than that, can you?
Yeah. We wouldn't go back either. It's brilliant. Love it.
Oh, brilliant, fantastic. Yeah. So you've had that one Newcomers out. Obviously, the big delay due to an incident. Not quite sure. I haven't got any updates about that at the moment. But you got one practice session a little bit later on tonight. It was meant to be in an hour time, as I keep saying, but I'm not sure what time it'll be now. What, are you just going to go out and just try and go as fast as you can? Have you got any sort of a plan for it? Or?
I wouldn't say as fast as we can. We're going to go out there nice and steady, put some laps together, piece it all together a bit at a time and let it bring itself on, really.
Obviously I can even see when he's hitting like white lines as you're going across, so much it's pulling. It's completely different. Just got to have a different mindset, I think, when you get out there. But yeah, it's good fun.
Would you say, I know you've only done one lap, but would you say you feel comfortable and confident out there?
I'd say I feel comfortable and I feel confident, and I'd also say out of all the racing I've done so far, that's probably the most exciting lap I've ever had in my life.
Superb. How about yourself, mate?
Definitely, yeah, same thing really. Like, I think for us, like I say, it's a stepping stone to get up to the TT, but yeah, it's a good one to do, and it's really good fun.
Marvellous. Well, thank you very much.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm glad you said that. You know, because it's pretty obvious. You guys racing here, you wanting to take the big boy on next, huh?
Definitely. Yeah. Next year we'll be there. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So we'll give you guys good coverage, hey?
Appreciate it.
We like to follow
Thank you.
to see how you're doing, right? So you guys, so your audience out there, you follow these guys here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, super. We're definitely going to catch up with you later on in the week as well. We've got 4 whole days here, so.
Well, that's it. Loads of time.
Super. But for now, can we just get a free wheeling off you? Marvellous. All the best for the rest of the practice.
Cheers, all right, guys. Take care. Oh, here you are.
What's that, sorry?
So people just go in here.
You alright for a word?
Hey?
You okay for a word?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna go out here?
I do
Yeah. So, alright. Here we have Callum Crow, where everybody knows Callum, double TT winner here. Just a few months ago now, weeks ago now. So, in any case, tell us how you're doing now. How are things going?
Yeah, not too bad. We just put a late entry in at 700 and just got a few things to try that we didn't get to try at TT. So yeah, we're just waiting to get out now and spin some laps.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, coming here off the bounce of that double win at the TT, that must give you some confidence going into this meeting.
No, it's Peter Found's territory. This. This is no, TT's totally different circuit. Let's see how these Hughes handle the 700 now. It's a totally different mind game. This.
Spot on. And of course, you haven't been here for 2 years. You must enjoy it around here, though, surely.
I love it. That's one of my favourite tracks. It's just getting the bottle to do it, actually do it. It's a thing. But he's driving now.
Yeah. Oh, we're just trying to get it.
He's trying to get. Oh, he's looking smart, this guy here, eh?
What are you saying, Joey?
No, I was just saying. So, obviously, you just went out there leading the Newcomers lap there. Did it feel good so far, or did you get far?
It's hard. We didn't even give it 100% throttle. It was just tootling probably about 50 mile an hour. It's no test. It was just to kind of let the Newcomers look at what Callum's doing on the back, so we can get a gist of what's going on. So.
Fantastic. It was just saying before, it's the first time round here on the Hoosier tyres. You've chosen to go Hoosier rather than.
Back out now if you want to go.
Right.
Can't get the fare back.
Right, spot on. No, absolutely fine. Yeah, no, this big tight schedule, of course, with all the delays. No one really knows what's going on here. I like to think that I try and make it look like I know what I'm doing. But no, that's beautiful about that.
Okay.
That fine piece of engineering of the Troll Boys bikes. I think people are starting to dwindle out through the scrutineering bay and into the holding bay. I think we'd be.
Yeah.
Sorry? Second word?
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
You alright, Steve?
Yeah, good. Yeah. You think we'll get out tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Right, well, I think our best bet now is.
He didn't see me with the mic, and I stuck
No, you haven't got a
on
mic, have you?
Yeah, I got it on there. You're talking right into it.
No.
Well, just like a little informal little chat here. Okay, so we have Steve Ramsden, and it's one of the famous father and son duos. And I don't see Matty around, but he's
yeah, he's somewhere about.
Yeah, he's somewhere about. So how do you feel now? How do you let's start with this. How do you like the Southern 100? You enjoy the place?
I enjoy Southern 100.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've been back since the accident when the Stell hit me.
Oh yeah.
When we were 19. So
yeah.
I haven't been around since then. So I just want to get out.
Yeah.
One lap.
Yeah.
Out it way and done again.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, that's good. And you had a good TT.
Not quick enough. No, my lap times were down. My bike wouldn't go. It were very slow down in Silver.
Oh.
140, 142. It's not quick enough for.
No, not to get up to the top there.
No.
But you guys are you're always in the mix, so.
Yeah, we try.
You're always in the mix.
Yeah, we try.
You know. But a lot of it obviously has to do with the outfit that you have, your equipment.
Oh yeah.
That makes a difference, eh?
Yeah.
So, well, that's good then. And you know, we wish you good luck here. Coming there with Matty.
Right.
And how many years you've been racing now with your son? It's been quite a few, as long as I can think of now.
9 years I've done.
Oh,
with Matt.
Okay.
Yeah. So it feels good.
All right.
And that's since we bought the LCR. We've done it properly.
Oh yeah.
Before that, I was just playing at it.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, and we'll check with you later. And remember this, now, Okay, Steve. Thanks,
Cheers.
All right.
Spot on, right. So we just heard there. So that was there. All right, Drew. That was there was just the fact that the Newcomers, Sidecar, and solo laps are just going back out right now. So the Crows were needed there just to lead the laps. We'll let you know how that goes. I don't know what that will mean then for the rest of the practice sessions this evening. That will be one lap. Apparently the session will be going out. However, we're pushing for time. I've just seen the backs of them now just leave the holding bay. So we've just missed those Newcomers for a quick chat there, and we're back round to the start. I don't know what you want.
We should see if we can get Al and Reese.
They're on the track now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Before I was dog dragged me off, and then I thought my dad was going to go off on a tangent talking about things he shouldn't have been talking about. So, like, we're not bothered about the rules. It's like that's for the officials to work out. So that's why I was trying to do that. It's not our place. We don't want to get people start turning around and saying that live. You know, we haven't. The way he was speaking, that was like.
I hope it was good. I thought I see like situation. So I know.
Hey! Sometimes in the cheers, mate.
What do we do, Chris?
Well.
Hello, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. You guys up for a chat?
Yeah.
What's going on?
You alright? Yeah, for a quick chat? Do you want to get in on there? No, do you want to come over here? Should we come over to you? No, spot on. So, you know these faces if you're an avid viewer of the freewheeling channel, but it's of course Greg Lambert and Andy Haynes. How are we doing? How are we feeling going into this 700 then? You had quite a successful TT.
Yeah, it didn't quite go to plan, but yeah, got home and got a finish, and that's a successful TT to anybody, isn't it? But yeah, looking forward to tonight. Unfortunately, they've just had a bit of a mishap on the warm-up laps, you know, with Newcomers, so that's rectified now, I think, and we're starting again. It's a beautiful night, and hopefully we can get everything in while the weather's good, because forecast isn't too clever tomorrow, is it? So, but they'll run it if it's safe. They'll run it in the wet. You know, we've all got wet tyres, so you know it's not a problem around here in the wet.
Absolutely, that's another difference between this place and the TT. People think they're both road circuits on the Isle of Man, but of course they're very, very different in style, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I mean, this is fast and furious and all close action all together. So, but the surface is quite good on most of it. You know, a little bit of bumps around the back, which is okay because you've got the grip with the tyres and things. So it's doable in the wet. You know, but with caution, obviously. Everybody's got to be with caution, but hopefully they'll get in tonight. And you never know, we might get a break in the weather and it could be all right. But if not, the wet it is. You know, but you won't go any quicker than what it is tonight. You know, everybody knows that now, so they're going to go quick tonight, straight out the gate really, and then get the time in because they won't beat it tomorrow in the wet. So really, tonight's grid is going to make the grid for tomorrow if it's wet.
Fast and furious, like Indy, like you say, they were getting out and getting some good times in. Can I just ask you, and I come in the middle of you here, how does it differ from a passenger perspective from the TT, if any?
Well, I don't know, it can feel a bit crazy this, I know, when I did the 8 lapper about 2 years ago when we nearly got on the podium with that. I felt more tired after 8 laps of here than I did 3 laps of the TT, because you don't really get that much chance to rest around here, and especially if you're dicing with someone and across the back it's pretty fast and furious as the passenger, really. A lot to hold on to.
Absolutely. Well, of course, you two, when you first paired up and first came to the 700, if I'm right in thinking it was your first road race together, was it? And you finished third, if I'm right there, so you must come in with a lot of confidence into this meeting.
Yeah, well, I mean, we went and pestered them for a Newcomer lap because I'd never raced a bike with Greg at all, and I'd never been round the course on an F2. I'd been on the podium on a Classic, but yeah, so we went out. We came back in after the first practice session, and Greg was going, "Rah!" shaking the bars, and I thought, well, this session's gone one way or the other, and he jumped off the bike and kissed me. He was dead happy, and we've just clicked, absolutely clicked ever since, and we've just gone quicker.
Absolutely. Well, you're fantastic pairing, like you've been flying well everywhere, really, haven't you, Greg?
Yeah, it's been going all right. It wasn't that much of a kiss, it was just a peck. Don't get the wrong idea, just because we're in pink. But we've just bonded, we're great friends, and it's just like we're both happy on the bike together, and we're both happy with each other, and after our first year we've ironed a lot of things out and understanding each other and getting to know each other, and we've got full trust. I've got full trust in Andy, he's got it in me, and we're just a nice, comfortable, happy pair that are prepared to ride as hard as we want to ride on the day and do the best we can and to enjoy our racing, you know. It's sharp at the sharp end now. There's a lot of young lads coming in, which is fantastic. The pace is like gone up, you know. The money involved is getting really big now, and you know, we've got what we've got, which isn't a shabby setup, you know. The bike's good and everything else, but there's always more that you could have if you had the finances and things. So we'll do the best what we can do with what we've got. And as long as we enjoy ourselves, that's what we're here for, to enjoy it and do the best we can and have a good, safe ride. That's what it's all about around the 700.
Absolutely. But not only are you fast, it's always a great tent to be around, because it's a great atmosphere around here as well. You must be quite tired. I don't know how you've got here. You were at Caddo Park yesterday, weren't you, Greg?
Yeah, we got here at 6 o'clock this morning, so I'm ready for a bit of a kip, to be fair. But yeah, it was a busy weekend, and weather was like really on and off all the time. But we had 3 wins and a third, so that was okay. And we're leading the British Bendy Championship, so that's good for the new passengers that we're bringing in and all that. So it's really good. It was worth the effort, and I always make the effort to come here. This is one of the best meetings. It is the best club as far as I'm concerned. In all the years, I think this is my 32nd year here, continuous. Like the TT, it's continuous, never miss one. Well, just one actually, but not doing it of my own. But it's just a great meeting. I mean, look at the weather; it's just fabulous. There's nowhere better. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. You know, this goes back a long way for me. This meeting, people are great, nice atmosphere. You know, it's not. It is serious, of course it is, but it's a little bit more relaxed. People are really chilled out, and it's just the friendly races, and that's what it is, because it's a friendly paddock. You know, this meeting is a friendly paddock, and if things go wrong, then everybody's here to help everybody. We all help, no matter what the rivalry is. You know, if anything goes wrong, there's always people here to help you. Right. You know,
it's absolutely a fantastic paddock to be in. It's great racing, and this year I think it's going to be a really good racing to watch, in my opinion. Right the way through the field, like we've got numerous bikes that could finish on the podium this year with good battles. You're always really strong round here, like they say, first time here, first time together on the podium. We could see a repeat of that this year, you never know. But also we mentioned before about the fact that you just briefly touched on bringing new passengers through. Of course, you run the Sidecar school, don't you? We go on about it all the time at freewheeling because we think it's a marvellous thing. So just explain a bit about that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's been very hard because obviously it's cost me quite a lot of insurance and things, you know, to set it up. But we're only in July now, and there's 9 passengers come in this year, new to the sport with licence that have actually come into the sport that would never have been in the sport, and also drivers. You know, we've brought drivers in and we've brought teams in. We're running a team with me. I'm actually running 4 passengers this year. You know, I mean, Andy's been absolutely fantastic with me on that, because a lot of people just want to ride with one person, and Andy's shared his ride all year with little Andy Javins, who's originally from the school, first one, you know, multiple champion now, and we're leading champions now. So it's a great thing, and I'm trying to build it as much as I can to encourage the young ones to come through, and not just the young ones, but people that have always wanted to do it. And if we do a 2-day course, you know, it's a really one-to-one course where it's not all just jump on the sidecar and go out. It's learning and understanding a sidecar and learning the basics of everything that you have to do to become a passenger at a steady rate, you know, and build up for the 2 days. And there's no one that hasn't gone away. Lady from Australia has just gone back from the TT, and she absolutely best thing in her life she's done, you know. And it was just like, I did it just for her because she was on a world trip, and I promised her to do it because people have been kind to me over the years, taking me around the world, and it's just, she will become a sidecar passenger in Australia, I'm sure of it. So it's going so far afield. It is a good thing, you know, and people have been really kind to support me for it, to keep it going, because it does take a lot to keep it going, and it takes a lot of effort, never mind the costs of things, you know. And you know, people have helped out, and I couldn't do it if people weren't kind enough to help out, you know. And I'm trying to grow it to bigger and better things. We've got a great day in August that we've got 10 times world champion bringing his bike, and 10 times TT winner and myself, and it was a big raffle that we put on at the TT prizes. Went down absolutely fantastic, and we're going to make that a really nice special day. Even Gary Thompson today, he's on about coming, so even the ACU are looking at possibly coming to support it, and that would be absolutely fantastic for the sidecars, because the ACU do like the sidecars, you know. They wouldn't put it on if they didn't, and it'd be lovely to take Gary around. Revenge. But no, he'll have a great day, and it'd be an honour to take him round, to be honest, because he runs the TT and he's very thoughtful for everybody, and he keeps everybody as safe as best he can, and it's just, yeah, it's good. So I'm hoping to keep it going if I can, you know. It'd be nice to have a big sponsor to come on board for the school to help get some nice things for the school, and a couple of cheap sidecars, you know, and make it more of a classroom event, and to bring more people in and not just one, and then take a double team round to actually show an experience like me and Andy, and then there to follow, you know, the sort of like people who's done it for a long time, to get a real good idea of what they need to do before they go on a live racetrack.
Absolutely. And God, Andy, you must be passionate on your experience, or are you just annoyed at people nicking your seat all the time?
No, it's great to be part of it, to be honest, because I mean we're sat at the moment, you can't see on the film, but we're right opposite Pete Fownes, and when I was starting out as a passenger, I was just keen to take any ride I could, and I actually got on with Pete Fownes when he was learning to drive, and I was learning to passenger. So you just don't know where you're going to end up when you start out. So I think it's great that Greg gives them the opportunity, takes them on, gradually builds it up, and then when people want to get involved, I mean, there's nothing more satisfying than actually standing there and watching someone get pretty close to your own times with Greg, you know, which is great because you're just helping them improve, you know, and it's more people coming into the sport. Fantastic.
Well, please keep it going. Like I say, we think it's an absolutely marvellous thing here at freewheeling, and anyone at home that's watching, you know, Greg, I'm not sure when the next day is. It might not be out till August, is it?
I think end of August we're going to be rocking and rolling again, and what I would like to say to everybody, even if you can't help support the Sidecar school itself with the finances, people are donating leathers, helmets, boots, gloves, so people can use these things, you know, proper Sidecar equipment and one-piece leathers. People are actually donating towards this, so I can give it out to the people that don't have the equipment, who want to experience before they invest in things. But what they could do is anybody could help the Sidecar school by following Greg Lambert Racing, and that alone, the more followers we get on that, the more help we can attract and get to keep the school going.
Marvellous. Well, please, Greg Lambert Racing, remember that. Give that a little follow to your Instagram and your Facebook as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's on the both. Yeah, Andy's nicely, kindly looking after
Spot
that for
on.
me because I'm not a guru.
You know, hit it all up. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And all the best for tonight, you two. Of course, hopefully you'll be getting out. You were meant to be going in half an hour, but I think maybe slightly later than that now. But have a fantastic 700.
Thanks very much, and thanks for 3 willing support.
Cheers.
Whoa.
Hello, Jack. Hey.
What else is about here? You see quite a few bikes in the holding bay now. Oh, I sat down talking to him for quite a long time. My legs are gone to sleep.
Chris, hey.
Are you well?
All right, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, Joey's. When you come out of the right hander up the hill, you got 3 lanes.
Yeah, there is a couple more than 3.
There is, yeah.
Maybe that's why you looked at down. He didn't fucking do it. He could have just sat there.
Really, so fancy word or not?
No. Yeah.
So we should just come back off your Newcomers lap, well, your second Newcomers lap, technically. How was it?
It was better than the first lap. The first lap was a bit slow. We kept catching all the solo lads up, so it's kind of hard to get a gauge of how the track feels and whatnot. So the second time that we went out was a lot better. With a bit faster, so you kind of you feel a bit more like you're flowing a bit more. Yeah. To be honest, excited to get out tonight though.
Yeah, spot on, mate. I mean, you were one of the lucky few sidecars last year that had a Newcomers lap. How did it differ to that? Is it just so much in Lambert?
That's right. Well done, Jack. Thanks.
Tim Reeves, come in all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, last year it was absolutely soaking wet, and I don't remember it because I remember just thinking this is absolutely drenched, and then especially passenger on a circuit you've never done before, you're umming and ahhing about how far you should be out or if you should not really work this pit. So, getting this in the dry is definitely going to make the most of it. 'Cause it's supposed to be wet tomorrow, isn't it? So, yeah.
Fantastic. And I haven't heard any more updates. I don't know if you have yourself, but about whether you're getting a session in tonight. But I do believe they are planning to try and get a session in tonight. Is that right?
Yeah, I've heard whispers about 8:45, but it's all hearsay at the moment. So I think. Give them probably about 10 more minutes and we'll probably find something out sooner.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we wish all the best. You must be itching to get out. Oh, you've come off a 3rd place finish at the TT. That must give you tons of confidence coming into this meet.
Yeah, well, do you know, funnily enough, I'm less confident doing this than I was doing TT. Because, I put so much effort into doing the TT, 2 years and whatnot, and then I've come here and I've been a bit I've done bits and bobs, but, especially after the amount of effort I put into doing that, it's been nothing, basically.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I mean, it's the peculiar statement there, to be honest, Reece. I'm sure lots of people will be find that quite interesting.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. No, excited to get out, chomping at the bit as usual, but,
Well, all the best for tonight and the rest of 700 as well.
Okay.
You got me?
Yeah. Thank you, too. You get a word in there. Come on, hey.
Bring my number.
There we go. I got the, look at these 2 cats I pulled up out of there. Out of hell, really, huh? Hanging around back in there. What are you doing back in there? I see you smoking.
Shh, don't tell my mum.
Oh, okay.
I'm with Davey Marshall again.
Dave. Okay,
Pitman's not making it this year. He's on the spanners with us, so I said I'd jump on with Davey. Well,
you're both. All my friends.
I'll get on with anyone, yeah. Think with you if you got a bike.
Well, you guys, the fans out there, you both know these guys here. I've had them on plenty of times here. Right?
Yeah.
And Binzi here. Yeah, he does some commentary work for us here, right? So,
sometimes,
let's hear from the horse's mouth here. Now, how do you see things here at Southern here?
Well, if it gets going, just hope all the lads that crash the solos are all right. But if it gets going with the names that are here and the quality that's here, it's going to be a great race, and I'd say at the front. Any number of people could win it, couldn't they?
6 or 8 bikes there that could win it, really is. I mean, it's probably the best lineup the Southern has seen in a long time. The calibre of riders are just awesome. It's going to be fabulous.
Absolutely. Hey, can I just talk to you, Mark, about you've had a fair eventful day, your team, haven't you? Because you're riding with Dave Marshall today.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly according to plan. Paul Reck, who's on the spanners with us, found a crack in the headstock, so gave Molly a shout. He said, yeah, bring it over. Chucked the bike in the van, struck for Molly's. He did his work, put it back in the van, and the van broke down. So then myself and Davey had to make it back for riders briefing, so we abandoned Paul and the van in Kirkmichael, managed to bum a lift off of a guy, John Twites, who lives here. Thank you, John. Got back for riders briefing, got the van recovered with the bike in it, and it's through scrutiny now, but it was a stressful day, Jack. Stressful day. The van. That's another problem, actually. The van's not here, and I'm meant to be sleeping in it.
Oh, right. Oh, dear.
So, anybody want to offer me free Airbnb? Meant thanks. We'll put the sticker on the bike. So look, it's been stressful, and now I don't know. But look, sun 100, sun is shining. Where else are you going to be?
Absolutely. And they said you will probably get a session tonight. A little bit, not too long time now. I think people are talking about 8:45. We just heard, possibly.
Right, they've a lot of time. I mean, must have lost nearly 2 hours there, I'd say, with that solo, an hour and a half. So it's a lot of time to try to catch up. So look, if they can do anything, they'll do it here. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing they'll always. If they can get us on track, they will.
They're superbly accommodating around here, aren't they?
Oh yeah, it's meant. It's proper grassroots racing, and the guys on the bikes and us on the sidecars, like they do treat us. We're the stars of the show here, and they look after us. They do everything they can for us. In fairness.
No, it's absolutely marvellous. Well, thank you. I think if that timing is true, you'd be close to getting ready. Is that right, Matty?
I probably should. Yeah.
We'll probably leave you to it, but thank you very much.
No matter. Cheers, guys.
Okay, guys, remember this. Yeah. Well, that's a good shot, that one. Well, we got
cheers, guys.
4 right in a row here. All right, guys, we'll see you later.
Jack, are they talking about port tonight for us, yeah?
Well, there's a whisk there.
They were then saying they're going to let us out for one lap. Maybe 1 or 2 laps on these guys will stick on the pub and get a clear one tomorrow.
I've come through so apparently they're not going ahead. It's the hospital at full capacity.
I think they're really broken up. We're only something serious, but I think there's broken bones and stuff like that. You take that all day long, don't you? Let's have a chat with you. Doc, Sarah. She's after moving over here.
Told me,
Considering doing the media course.
Oh yeah.
Here as well.
You got a boy.
Oh yeah.
You to her later on.
They mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So fast. Oh, they did. Yeah.
Hey. Okay, Jake.
Hi, Chris.
We got you. How are you guys doing? Oh, I got another one here. Yeah, pulled them right out of here.
Where did you
here
come
we
from?
go. Here.
I'm everywhere, Jake.
Yeah, okay.
You just come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, so we have Jake Roberts here, right? Well, a shining star. now, okay, right. And how did you feel about making a podium at the TT with Molly? I mean, that was something.
Ridiculous. They've still not settled down from it, to be fair, but. Yeah, going back to work doesn't help. Back to work full time.
Are you still buzzing from it?
Yeah, yeah. Come down into the living room every morning. There's a laurel on the wall. It's a bit mad that, but yeah.
Oh, brilliant! So it must give you so much confidence coming into this meeting.
Yeah, it does. But so all my career, I've only ever ridden the Molly bikes. You see, so when Jack gave me a ring and said he wanted me for the summer, I thought, I'm realistically I'm going to have to go LCR now anyway, the way it is. So yeah, it'd just be good fun and. I'm sort of wishing I'm not riding because this lineup's unbelievable, isn't it? Imagine being stood watching this race. But yeah, no, it'll be good. It'll be good fun, and the sun's shining, isn't it? So.
Yes, and you're due to get out a little bit later on tonight, hopefully. But yeah, no, as I say, the lineup is outstanding. We talked about that all night, but let's just talk. There's a new pairing we talked about before. Double R, Russell Roberts. We're going to see some more of this.
Yeah, I mean, I know Jack's got some serious potential in the sidecar, and fair play to him for doing all the races at TT, but he must be whether he's spreading himself thin or what, I don't know. So see what happens, but it'd be really good to see what he could do this week just on the sidecar, but in the future as well, because he went from 104, 105 pace to 108 on the first night this year. It's a big jump, isn't it, instantly? So yeah, it'd be good to get on and just start gelling as a team as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And of course you have competed around this 700 course before. But
he went bouncing down the
I did.
church bench. He was going bouncing down the road there. I remember that.
Yeah, I did. So
I was going to skim over that, Chris, to be honest with you, but
none of that this year. None of that.
No, absolutely not.
He had crutches on there.
Yeah,
I remember I was over here somewhere. I talked to you. I did a little interview with him. Remember?
But are you excited to get back out onto?
Yeah, it's been the only sort of plague of my career so far is coming here and coming off. It's the only time I've ever come off a sidecar, so I'm just excited to get a little finisher's plat this year. But yeah, just have a really, really good meeting, and yeah, a bit less
right that wrong, concrete.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah. Bit like going back to Knock Hill, eh?
Oh, good. But so you had a podium at a TT. Are we going to see a podium at a 700?
That would be crazy, wouldn't it? I don't think it's on the cards at all, because I think there's about 6 or 7 bikes that are all ahead of us in the order, if not more. But it'll be an absolutely mega race, which is what people that come to watch around here, that's what they want to see, don't they? Everyone comes to see tight, short circuit-esque racing around here, and I think these boys are going to give it to them this year.
Well, absolutely, yeah. Like you say, it's a mass start, first and over the finish. There's some elite classes here, and right the way through the field, the racing is just going to be absolutely on point.
Oh, and I know Pete come prepared with 2 fairings, so what does that say?
No,
I got to put you on the spot here, Jay. Right? Okay. Now, can you tell us what plans you have then?
I have no idea. I think I'm just.
Because then you jump in here with Jack.
Yeah,
right?
just a bit of a
Molly's retired.
Yeah.
But then you're one of our rising stars, so you're going to have to be. You got demand here. I think. Where are you going?
I don't know as of yet, but I think you can't. I was toying with the idea of having a bit of time out and stuff like that, but I don't think you can do that. Well, not when you love it so much, but you've got to keep it spinning, haven't you? You've got to keep the momentum up. So yeah, I'll just keep ticking over and just gaining more experience and see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah. I'm a big believer in that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well, how did you? Well, go ahead. Well, it looked like you really had some buzz when you came in there with Molly, because I was right there, right on the rails there. Hey,
absolute dream come
you
true.
Guys, huh?
Absolute dream. I've thought about that day since I was about that big.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, maybe one day I'll get a couple of steps higher, but we'll see.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
I had fun giving you guys the Garmin.
Oh, that was good. And Chris said to us before the race, actually, he said, "I'm going to see you on the podium." Yeah, I thought, don't we say that?
Put any pressure on you or anything, you know? No, yeah. But I knew you guys could do it, you know, and but it was a great thing. Well, you know, because it's your first, and then Molly, you know, the great man that he is with the sidecars, heck,
and to go out on a high like that,
and you were on the back there.
Yeah,
with them,
it's history, isn't it?
Oh, it's history. Oh, you're going to be everywhere.
Absolutely. Yeah. Of course, we are at the 700, Chris. Right? The TT's finished now.
Oh yeah, I know, but we're, you know, just seeing him there and watching him come in. That's what's getting me off on this TT. Well, look at him. He's got a TT.
Well, yeah, no, it'd be quick with that, really, isn't it? Yeah.
We have dual brand, and now I'm going to my sales pitch. Yeah, we got dual. But here, look at that. Now that's a nice T-shirt.
That's a good shirt.
You should get one of those.
I need one of them.
Yeah, that's it.
Have we got a tent? Have we got a tent up here?
No, not yet.
Not yet. But online,
I'll get you one. You know, but it's a Southern 100. You know, dual branded with 3-wheeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we have with TT.
But does everyone not know that the co-host here is currently leading the British Championship?
Oh yeah,
leading the British Championship, which is unbelievable, by the way. And where are you in the world? The IDM?
11th, I think we are. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Thank you very much.
Flying, mate. Absolutely flying.
But once again, I'm going to say it again. We are at the 700 at the moment. But thank you very much. But you know, so have we got any ideas for tonight? You're just going to go out and try and just get as many laps.
Yeah, go out. I'll get comfy. Jack will get comfy. We'll try and gel together. We'll come back in and see where it goes from there. Hopefully, come back in, everything's good, and then we can go flat out. But yeah, we'll just chip away at it and just sort of find our feet again. It's been a while since I've been here. Jack's on a new bike. Last time he was here, he was on the Shelbourne. So yeah, just a bit of dialing in and stuff like that, and then we'll be good to go.
Absolutely. So you said it's first time on an LCR. Have you had a look at the platform and stuff? Do you think it's been much different?
Yeah, they are different, but it's at the end of the day you're getting bounced around on a tray, aren't you? I mean, I've ridden with Alan and stuff at Cadwell and Short Circuit, but roads are completely different, aren't they? But so. Yeah, it's just experience, isn't it? Just experience.
Spot on. Have the best 700, all the best for tonight and for the rest of the week. I'm sure we catch up with you many times this week.
Anytime. Cheers, boys.
Can we get a free wheel? Marvellous.
All right, Jake. Take care. We've been looking for you guys. We were getting a chance.
Oh, we're just hiding away here, Chris.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Well, come on around. Because we're wanting to.
I think Jim's a bit busy at the moment, but.
We can summon him.
No. It's I'm not sure how long it is till you get out if there's something important going on.
No, we're last out if we're going back out again.
Oh. But anyhow, so your first time on the 700, how are you finding it?
It's different. It was as we thought it would be, a bit surreal heading flying down and you can see your house at the end of one of the straights. But it was absolutely amazing. Bumpier than a short circuit. But
yes, how did it differ from a short circuit as a newcomer?
It was weird. I was expecting to be phased more by the walls and bits like that, but I guess my job's the same if it's on a short circuit or if it's on a road. But the main bit is it's going to make every track we go on from now on feel like an absolute motorway. It's brilliant.
Oh yeah.
It's your first ever road race, isn't it? So
yeah, first ever time out on the roads, and we just can't wait to do more. To be honest, to get back out, it's amazing.
That's what you guys. I know we've been following you. Remember, I had you on Three Wheels Matter and all that.
And we
you were saying that your first step was to go into work and get into the Southern 100, and now we're here. And now what about TT now? Huh?
We know when we can do it. So the earliest we can do it is 2026 by the licensing restrictions.
Yeah.
So if we do it, hopefully it'll be about then. But Jim will have to convince the fiance. If Jim, come on.
One's at a time.
You haven't gotten him in here yet. Come on, he's a quiet man here. Come on, get in here.
How you doing, Jim? So we're just saying that it's your first ever road race. How does it feel to finally go around, basically your back street into around the corner from your house?
A bit surreal. We're just doubly making sure that we actually turned right at Ballabeg and didn't just go home. But it was good. It's interesting feeling what real bumps are like. Like that going into Ballabeg hairpin is just all over the place. But the more speed we pick up, the more we'll jump over the bumps instead. So yeah, it'll be good.
Super. I just saw you there. Just you looked like you were altering some stuff on the bike. There was everything okay after that Newcomer?
Yeah, we just the gear shifter came a little bit loose, just over the bumps. So we've fixed it back on. We've put extra bolts on it now and everything. So it's not going to go anywhere. But so yeah, that's all we were doing then.
Oh, fantastic! Well, I'm glad you got that problem sorted. It's good. It's fantastic that you're here as well, because obviously you've been doing some. I know you've been doing some motivation with the engine and with the front suspension as well. Am I correct there?
Yeah. So unfortunately, our nice race engine that we've. What are you doing? Our new engine that we've spent a fair bit of time on. We've had it on the dyno on Friday and had a little bit of an issue with that, so we're hoping to get that fixed, ready for the race. So we've actually just chucked mostly what's pretty much a stock engine, a few little bits done to it, but so that's been chucked back in now. And then suspension wise, we did a whole overhaul at Derby just before we came up, so that's all new suspension on it. Big thanks to everybody that helped us get to that. We put a massive appeal out to people, and thankfully everyone came through. But that's sidecar racing, it's racing as a whole. Can't do it without support.
No, absolutely, yeah. Well, of course, it's tremendous to have the people helping out and stuff like that, of course. So you're going to go into. You got one more practice tonight, hopefully, if we'll be able to get out. And I'm just going to go around and try and get as many laps in as possible and go best you can. Or?
Yeah, pretty much. We just want to get lap time at this point. We're learning our way around. We've driven around it enough times, but you never actually learn it until you're 6 inches off the floor. So we're just getting lap time in and just try and build confidence, really.
Oh, fantastic! But the overall idea is you like road racing. Is that the idea? Is that the general consensus after Newcomers up? Are you liking the road?
Yeah. It is.
It was good fun.
Yeah, it's a whole different beast, but it is. Everyone said, loads of people said to us before this, we're just going to see what it's like. hopefully, we'll just go out there, and a lot of people said to us, you'll realise you'll get out there and you'll just get the biggest smile on your face. And halfway down Balacagan, I was like, okay, yeah. I'm grinning ear to ear here already. So
marvellous. Can I also say, Jim, you're the only bike in the paddock running the KTM engine. You've always run a KTM engine as well, haven't you?
Well, when I first bought the bike, it had a Yamaha Thundercat engine in it, which was a bit of a dog at the time. But we saw Molly put his first KTM into one of his bikes, and he convinced us to put one in ours, and we haven't looked back since then. It's just been great for us. It's a great engine to learn on, and we've just got it and ran with it really.
And I know you've been trying to do the racing you're on about. You've been trying to develop it for Sidecars in a different way as well, haven't you? So do you think that, obviously you won't know until you get back in, but do you think it's going to pay off?
I think so, yeah. It's just trying to give the class somewhere to go really, because obviously, unfortunately, with the 600s being weaned out, we need to find other engines that can come in and fill the gap. So we're here. I think it's the first time a KTM's been round the Southern 100 circuit, so we're here being the I wouldn't say trailblazers or pace sitters or anything like that, but we're being the guinea pigs for everyone else. I guess that is the best way of putting it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I mean, all the best for the 700 for the practice tonight, and I'm sure we're going to catch up with you many times this week, because the local Gale lads, Newcomers here.
How's your mum and dad doing? And your dad, I bet he's giving you advices all the time here.
They're in their normal spot, so they're actually down in the Holden area. Dad's in charge there down the Holden area, so he's got his whole headset on and everything. And mum next to him, but yeah, it's. Oh, right. No Sidecars.
No Sidecars. Well,
no Sidecars? Or?
No, not today. So we won't be getting back out, sadly.
I kind of had that suspicion when I heard, because it was tight as it was,
Yeah.
Too bad. Look at the weather, too.
I know. So it means we'll probably get 2 sessions tomorrow in the rain.
Well, it's a roller coaster around here.
Absolutely.
And we have all of our boys sitting out there, getting ready to film you guys as you flash by. And so they didn't get much. Well, they got a little bit out there, we got some of the action.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
We got you guys going by.
There we go.
I remember that. Watch it on live YouTube tonight.
Yeah.
I'll get you guys. All right? Okay, thanks a lot, fellas. And remember this. All right, take care.
Cheers, Chris.
All right, cheers.
Yeah, spot on, mate. Yeah, good to see you.
Pick your bag up.
Oh, you guys. I'll give you. Anybody want I'll give you a free flag. Free flag. I forgot I had a minute. All right.
How's it going, right?
Yeah, not bad, are you? Yeah, thank you.
Yes, so unfortunately that is confirmed there. It is the practice for the Sidecar for the rest of the evening has been cancelled, which is really unfortunate. That's just set off this week of the 700 on the wrong foot. Hopefully we'll be able to get better results. Yes, the weather is meant to be a little bit adverse tomorrow, but hopefully we'll get at least 1, maybe 2 sessions in. We will keep you updated everywhere we go.
That's it for now. You have to get.
Hi, three-wheelers around the world. We're at the Southern 100. This is the 60th running of the Sidecars at the Southern 100. So here we go now.
It's been a fantastic crowd here now. The weather's fantastic, what the club made. I just hope we get some good racing.
Nice to see you all, mate, and doing a great job, and it's good to be back.
It's called the Friendly Races for a reason, isn't it? I just wish I wasn't 66. I wish I were 36 again.
This sport is too dangerous, too expensive and too demanding on your time to do it for any other reason than you absolutely enjoy every second of it.
We've never been around here, so it's just learning. It's steady, really.
You've got to push hard like you are on the short circuit, so the first lap or two is always catches you out.
The first 2 laps, you
was hanging on for dear life, and you can't hang on like that all the way around.
Pretty bumpy. You've got to make sure your suspension's right anyway. Last time I raced here was 28 years ago.
We're looking for road racing to try. This is our first road event. Steady away, learn where we're going and pick up the pace.
Whoa. Got there away. Look how fast it is.
Yeah. It's on another level today, isn't it?
There's going to be a battle now between
Wayne and
Conrad. That's going to be a good battle, right till the end.
Absolutely flying him in Jevon.
I think Tim's got a bit of a problem.
I think he's had about enough of the trial.
Nearly got the whole straight ahead of Tim Reeves.
Biggest gap at the summit for a long time.
Pete and Jevon, what a great ride. Cracking result for them.
I'm elated. I had no idea I was third. The first time we've ridden together. I love the club, I love the people. You know, it's just a special day today.
It's very good. Unfortunately, we had some problem with the engine, but I hope we can be back on the top for tomorrow.
I thought it was the last lap and then we did another one. I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's good. Enjoyed it. Yeah. Good as all the pit board, maybe. Yeah. Today, if Tim's got his bike sorted, it will be a great race between him and Pete. But like I always say, get to the finish and whatever happens after that's a bonus. And away we go. I wonder if he penalises for the jump start. If Tim's in front of Pete now, he'll control that. It's a long race though, long race. Mike Russell's retiring.
Just over half a second between the first three outfits.
Greg and Wayne, neck and neck.
He's got him. Oh, he's got Greg.
That's going to be a cracking race, that, you know, right till the end.
Hopefully they both all right. Pete Barnes, streets ahead again. I don't think Tim's going to pull that back. Oh, he's missed. What a nightmare for the pair of them. I think Conrad's gap Wayne. I don't wonder if Wayne's having problems. That is great for third position. Massive gap again. Just a different lead. 700 champions again.
First couple of laps, they were a bit nail biting, you know.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we really could have took the bike to take me. We had the same car.
I'm all the moon with them. I mean, there's 116 years between them.
I didn't think it was going to be that good, but wow. I mean, that's all I can say is wow.
Everybody is saying they want to be part of it again.
How do you like that? That was pretty exciting.